Aquarius, let us see what may occur for you in the month of November. Well, Aquarius, I don't really know what to make of this spread yet. You have, as an influence for the month of November, the planet Saturn, which is one of your ruling planets, opposing your north node or your highest direction, best direction in life, your true north. That means it is sitting right on the south node. And this isn't relating to your specific chart, obviously. This is a collective reading, and this is the energy about this reading for November. Saturn is the planet of limitations, hardships, testing. It's a testing time, but it's also the card of stability. Think of Saturn as the headmaster who comes to make sure that everything is correct, the classroom is orderly, no one's being cheeky to the teacher, everyone's done their homework with neat handwriting, and everything is as it should be. And if it's not, there will be trouble. So that is sitting on your south node. It really smells to me like a problem or a situation that's problematic coming from your past. The south node is an area where you are strong. It is your toolbox, it's your strengths, but it's something that you're not supposed to rely on in this life. This life you are supposed to be heading towards your north node, which is outside of your comfort zone. So you've got Saturn in your comfort zone saying, okay buddy, time to shift out of here and move along. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, so I'm working sort of backwards. One of the cards that came out around you is that of the cat. We love cats. But this one, the card is aloof, apathetic, disinterested. You can be a cool cat, unaffected, not my problem, very disengaged, or just kind of very selfish, my way or the highway. So that, I'm not sure how that energy pertains to you. You will know what that how that resonates for you. The other energy that comes up for you in this month for this spread is a tangle, a puppy. So there's animals, not literally, but there's some big mess here. A ball of yarn and a puppy's playing with it all, and how on earth are you going to work it out and untangle everything, which is very much a Saturn task, untangling what the chaos is and bringing order to it. And it might just be a really challenging situation that you're hot air balloon card, you're going to be asked to rise above it. And you might have to set boundaries to do that. And Saturn is all about boundaries, baby. So to get yourself out of this mess, you've got to set some boundaries. There are some people, places, or things in your comfort zone that desperately need a firm hand to say no more of that. The reason I'm working backwards is that all seems a bit negative. But the cards that came out first are Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon, and also the Victory card, which says absolute achievement. And it's not a short run thing, it is not an instant success. The binoculars down here say that this has been a long time coming. It's been something like that you have been working at for a very long time, Aquarius. So the victory is well earned because you've had a lot of foresight. This bird, you've had your eye on the prize for a long time, and it's about to pay off, because you can believe in the impossible this month. So let us take a look with tarot cards now to see if we can find a bit more information out about this energy and this scenario here. Okay, Aquarius, you might have to help me out with this one. Where we're seeing you start the month of November is at the Nine of Wands stage, which is the walking wounded. You've had to fight so many battles. You're still standing, but you know, you've just had to fight battle after battle after battle with something, and the forces that cross you for or against you, for better or worse, are the Ten of Wands. We're having to slog on with no help in sight. You're on your own, carrying this burden of the Ten of Wands all by yourself, and it's just a lot of hard work. You're wondering when it will end. The good news is the Ten of Wands is the end of it. It just doesn't feel like it yet. So that is for better or worse this month. Now, what brought you to this stage is the Sun card, the most radiant, happy card in the whole of the tarot. And it is what brought you to where you are now. So you are in the middle of something happy, but there's something about it that's just been making you feel like it's an endless battle. And there's a structure around you here. This is sort of feeling like work, but it's also feeling a bit like love. So you'll just have to take it however it applies to your situation. And of course, you want a personal reading from me to look at your situation, go to my snip feed page. But you will know how this is working out for you. You've got this aloof, disinterested, cool cat sort of energy, and a big tangle, a big mess that you are kind of having to sort out. So where you're at, that's at the moment, with all of this. You are, or somebody is, the Hierophant, which is the Pope. It's essentially a very old-fashioned, senior, could be masculine energy that plays everything by the rules. They're a real stickler, and again, with the Saturn card there, even Saturn on your South Node, it could be somebody from a past life, if you believe in that. Somebody is very old-fashioned, and there's a message here, which is the Page, and the message is about swords, which is ideas, it's new concepts, it's information, it's clarity. So you might be getting a burst of clarity and realize, oh shit, it's time for me to move on, with the Fool card here. Now the Fool just wants freedom. They actually just want to, they're prepared to leap before they look, because that's how much faith they have in where they're going and what they're doing. And that is the opposite of what the Hierophant would do. So it is a real burst for freedom that you are feeling really compelled to take. So the Saturn sticking on your South Node is trying to hold you back in the past, but you are really being called to your future right now. Your hopes and fears is the card of nightmares, Nine of Swords. You can't sleep because you're calculating all your worries, counting them all, like black sheep in your head every night. It is intense fear that is keeping you trapped. And because it's nightmares, they might not be valid fears, but it doesn't stop you just stewing in your own mind, just going over and over and over in a cycle of negativity. So as a result, the near future for you is you're going to be very defensive. Seven of Wands, you've got 7 sticks up, battling 6 enemies with your 7th stick. It's just a lot of effort. This whole spread reeks of effort, unfortunately. Unless you love making effort. Saturn does reward effort, so there we go, that is the one good thing about this. But you might be a bit defensive here. Your defenses will be up in the near future, and that might work against you in that you're going to have a victory, but it sounds like it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory, where you win the battle but lose the war, because you get the 5 of Cups where everything's knocked over, it's gone, you're mourning what you've lost, you're really regretting, something is over. And it's painful, a painful ending. So your defensiveness, you might be your own worst enemy here, Aquarius, with your defensive nature. And this desire to be free, you might be acting rashly. Because Satan again calls for patiently unwinding all this yarn, the tangled problems. So you might just lose your lolly with this and just seek freedom in your hot air balloon. Just break free regardless of your fears. It's just like, fuck it, I'm out of here. And the good news is that this situation change of the Knight is going to bring in money and stability. There's a new opportunity, a change sweeping into your life on the back of this. I clarified that to find out what it's about. And it is absolute love, joy, contentment, happily ever after. It's got real romantic vibes, happy families with all the abundance you want, and just very joyful card. And you in the environment of the future is the Star card, which is the most hopeful card in the deck. It's a great omen for a happy future. And the outcome is true love, 6 of Cups. There's a bit of nostalgia in there, but it really is a sweet kind of teenage love, like first love vibes. And that is your ending card. That is your happily ever after. So I don't know what you're going through with all these boundaries that you have to set, and all this effort that you have to put in with your boundaries to get the freedom that you want. It's a lot of work. And your victory might cause somebody else pain. Maybe your victory is actually ending a business partnership or a relationship, causing someone else this pain. But it really, as soon as you cut out the dead wood, I'm sorry if I'm being awful about someone important in your life, but as soon as you cut them out or end the situation with your boundaries, everything turns around in an instant. And remember what you get victory. And believing in the impossible. So look at all this happy ending up here. There's cards and cards and cards of a happy ending once you make this tough call. So do it. Take courage. And use Saturn on the South Node to propel you. Maybe you've been ignoring this chaos and this problem in your life, but you cannot ignore it any longer. I hope that helps, Aquarius. Good luck in November. Let me know how you get on. This is Sarah wishing you abundance, love, and joy.